Football in Foxborough. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Receiver in motion, going left. Here's a design run. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the fumble recovery is made. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He keeps this one himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
21-yard line.
He'll call his own number. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This time it's a passing play. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Snowhawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He takes it himself. Space past the 35. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down from the 42. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 5 still to go here, and this is second down. Handoff now out of the gun. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw, third and long. Making the call himself. This gets the first and more. And he takes it down to the 33. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Toronto first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Another carry for it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's done. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Looks like they go an option keeper on 1st and 10. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and then catch it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll throw it. He's making a bid for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Snowhawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. First down, play action. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Toronto.
Here's a toss headed right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face, bro.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd down from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them. Field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He'll step up, and there he goes. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That outruns their offense. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 47-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Snowhawks.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Why the defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The New England offense running out now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. First and 10 now from the 46. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're going play action. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's brought down.
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hauled in left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Running down the left side. Inside the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Snowhawks get some late points and the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Snowhawks break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Snowhawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. You gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing now off the play action. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves him with third and short. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. So a one-possession game, Brock, we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. The turn starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive starts with an option, right side. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Design quarterback run here. And it'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Snowhawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They'll run it from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Second and 3 now. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback. Snap it before the play clock hits 0. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Now looking to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
24-yard gain on the play.
Setting him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Hold back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
number 32.
Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
at the 37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Line up the design keeper. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The SHawks push their lead further to start the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And the SHawks double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots offense all set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, Some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. He's going to have to take a few moments as they come out to look at. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've set it down from 37. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. To the air, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays. Nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play, that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Toronto.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 12.
Throwing, Taylor. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Snowhawks stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 3.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing out to the left, Cup! And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down.
Here's the backup. First throw. Steps up and he's running with it. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. He takes off with it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Snowhawks are going to have it after the second interception of the season.
That's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The offense headed back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. First down from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
The give here on second. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up, second and goal.
2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Taylor now. He's got it. Touchdown. The Snowhawks put up even more points in a win. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Snowhawks continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 3.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. We walk that fine line.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The offense getting set to go. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. They'll run here on first down. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. If you trying to power this across, Brock, they've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Another carry for him. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The SHawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the SHawks grow their lead yet again. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. Spins out a 1-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw here. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact.
He loses the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You know, that just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of it. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down now.
A gain of 11.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Snowhawks are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.